we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. And the Buffaloes will put total leather and will get started. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Ole Miss offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Henderson. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Colorado's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. So you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Steps away to find some room. Working on the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hardy. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. They just keep firing. Got his man.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys leading into the second level of the defense getting a hat on how to go down first.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. They'll try to pop the draw. Powers through the defender. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. They're trying to find some room off right tackle. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. To the air, it's Hawkins. Flips it out on the screen. Jukes his way for more. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Turns like that, and while you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to, picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They're working that left side.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
Back to throw, it's Hardy. Fires to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Buffaloes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
You see the offense trying to dial up the quick game there with the RPO, and I like the idea of trying to get playmakers this space out into the right flat of the field, see what can happen, but you need a more accurate throw.
Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bucs! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
And he tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it, throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's second and long. He wants to throw it again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Rebels want to move quickly. This quarterback part of their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, they blocked it. He's got the ball, and it's alive.
That time, what a surge right up the middle of the field. They were able to get penetration and block the kick.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got the first down, looking for more. There he goes. He's at the... And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Caught behind the line. It's Hauser. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The RPO fired complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. The give to the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They'll run play action. Under fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They've been nothing short of spectaculars, trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Man, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Gonna take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels!
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot. To be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
That's caught. It's Prescott. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To throw, it's Bobo. Makes the grab. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He didn't. Defense took advantage of it.
Grab behind the line. It's Henderson.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He lost one down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update.
And the Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Colorado has the the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have the takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Bobo. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Buffaloes!
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
And he added the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. They'll go to the counter. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got it behind the line. It's Henderson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
To the air, it's Bobo. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Dances away to buy time. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Makes the catch. It's Prescott. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They get him corralled but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Buffaloes have this offense rolling. Quick release by the QB. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to pass. It's Bobo. Zings it complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buffs! And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. If he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Jumped on top of the pile.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The inside handoff. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing in this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Back to pass, it's Bobo. Dances away. Got his man on the right. Strong, firm tackle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw again. Shoots it to the left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, you look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield. It's done. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Yeah, and this all... has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The run to the left. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quick completion to the right.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Back to throw. It's Flowers. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Darrisaw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
Man, I love on 3rd down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success because my quarterback knows exactly when he's going to break, and that defense is not going to beat my running back.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
He'll pull it down, and he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on 3rd down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Some misdirection with the counter. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Flowers. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Throws to the back. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Prescott. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row.